Welcome to the Human Together podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Jason Floyd. Human Together is a show that is centered on humanity to create understanding and appreciation for individuals and groups that are both informative and thought-provoking. Welcome to another narrative short. The title for this episode is Asian Cowboys, Black Santa Claus, and White Guys Can Jump. This is arguably the strangest title I've ever concocted for an episode, but it's justified, as you will find out. Today, I'm going to address issues of unjust stereotypes, and I just happen to use some extreme examples. Much like many of you, I defy conventional personal definition. Simply put, I refuse to be put in a stereotypical box. What do I mean by this? It means that I seek to defy commonplace stereotypes. Take, for instance, the first example in today's title, Asian Cowboys. Think about how cowboys are portrayed in media. Movies typically portray cowboys as hard-hewn, white males. The Marlboro Man ads, if I may borrow from a past media, again supports the stereotypical image of a cowboy. These may be one version of a cowboy, but what else exists? Think outside the box. Look beyond the stereotypes. Do Asian cowboys exist? Absolutely. You can look no further than the 2018 movie Buffalo Boy for examples of Asian portrayals of cowboys. Do not get me wrong about the positive existence of white or Hispanic cowboys, which historically existed in abundance, but rather an offering of an expanded perspective. As for the next element in today's podcast title, Black Santa Claus, I purposely explored the age-old image of Santa Claus as portrayed by media outlets and malls across America. Think about every image you see of Santa Claus. Coca-Cola ads, chubby white old man. Every Christmas movie known has a Santa Claus, chubby white old man, and malls and Bass Pro Shops across America, again, chubby white old man. All this is well and good, but where is the existence of chubby black old man? Where is the existence of Santa Clauses that resemble diverse faces that exist across America? Why do the majority of Santa Clauses reflect only a singular race? Sure, you can trace the historical and mythical roots of Santa Claus as to his heritage and skin color. What does this mean to a little kid searching for a Santa that resembles him or herself? Again, nothing against chubby, white, old Santa men as Santa Claus, and as my age increases and my girth expands, I will one day resemble the ever-present visual stereotype of Santa Claus. However, take heed that Black Santa Claus does exist. In fact, I did some research to find out more. There's a website, therealblacksanta.com, that offers an intriguing narrative concerning the history of Santa and other interesting facts. In fact, I even bought a nice Christmas t-shirt through the website, #BlackSantaRocks, which you will proudly see me wearing throughout the holiday season. No matter the season, I often text the Black Santa emoji to my children and friends. The overlying message is not one to forget that Christmas is a mere 8 months away, rather one that serves as a reminder to never let others define who you are and always question the stereotypical roles placed on people by society. As for the last portion of the episode title, White Guys Can Jump, this does not describe the author, as my vertical leap could be measured in millimeters rather than feet. However, as the 1992 movie White Guys Can't Jump proved, although through cinematic effects, Woody Harrelson's character could jump. In reality, lots of white guys can jump and dunk a basketball. You have to look no further than the likes of NBA players such as Gordon Hayward, Kevin Love, and the poster man for this episode, Crispin Porzingis. So indeed, white guys can jump, and busting the stereotypical myth placed on a race of people. All this to say, don't believe the hype when it comes to stereotypes. Be who you want to be, and do not let society put labels on you or define who you want to be. I will leave you with this from Sister Elizabeth Thoman, who wrote about how to break stereotypes. She has this to say: stereotyping is an assiduous process. Mental categories and labels are necessary if you're able to cope with the fast-paced world around us. Without stereotypes, we would have to learn each day what firefighters do, how to behave at a funeral, or what foods to eat for breakfast. But categorizing is dangerous too. Stereotypes can become too rigid, and when there is no room for growth, the label becomes stifling, both for the individuals who are labeled and for the category itself. The challenge is to keep an open mind, even for the most solid givens. Absolutism is not a virtue in our constantly changing world. Way to put it in perspective, sister. This is the last episode for this season. This season has been very enriching for me personally, as I've had the opportunity to talk with some pretty thought-provoking people, and hopefully you've gained some insight along the way. I'll be back in the spring after some research, writing, and reflection. It's just me, and these things take time. In a brief glimpse of next season, I've already interviewed local artist Carlos Barboza about community art for the masses, and I've interviewed two pivotal young ladies who will share their impactful stories about Skills USA. Until then, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I hope you keep listening. If you've enjoyed the show, please be sure and share them with your friends and family. I look forward to Season 3, where you and I will continue to become human together.